Alright, taking a little video. My '06 Rhino 660. I did some rewiring, put some new lamps, our Sure Power battery separator, extra battery, terminal block, relays. I'll just give you a quick run around of my '06 Rhino. We'll start right in the front. You can see I mounted some Hella double beam lamps. I can operate the lamps either one light per lamp or two. Warren 3,000 pound custom made radiator protector. Go back here. This is a heater unit that runs off the engine coolant. Here, 1, 2, 3 are the hoses that go into the cab. There's one defrost, 2 floor heats. These wires here run up from my extra battery under the seat into this terminal block. There's 10 terminals on there. I'm not using them all currently. And these wires feed my accessories. These 2 relays are for the Hella lights on the front. Got a high output stator. Move around the side. As you see, it's got a full enclosed steel cab wiper. I've got high intensity lights up on top. LED flasher next to it there. LED flasher next to it there. We're onto the cab. This is a double 3-position switch for my Hella lights in the front. Headlights. This is high for the heater, low for the heater. High intensity lights. This is the winch remote. This is a momentary button here that comes off my Sure Power separator. If my chassis battery goes dead, I can turn the start key, hit this button, it'll close the contacts of my Sure Power and start my unit. We'll move over inside the cab. We've got a horn, obviously my choke, start switch. 4-wheel drive is normal. Mount for my iPhone, and I can plug into my radio here. I've got a voltmeter, registers my volts to my chassis battery. This is my controller for my LED lights, 3 different types of wags. Move back to here. This comes off my air box. I have a full enclosed air system that comes out the back of my hard cab. Comes up here, meets into this pipe, runs alongside, up the side of the unit, and up and out the back. I'll show you that on the go around. Here is the work I did underneath the seat. You see, this is the deep cycle battery I installed. This is my feed off the battery to my fuse block. Goes to 4 separate terminals. I'm only using one to feed my terminal block, fuse block. And these are all my circuits for my accessories. I have them labeled. And if you go to the back side, that's my Sure Power unit. Battery separator, model 314. Works great. I've got it all neatly wired here as I possibly could. So there it is. If you have any questions about that, you can get to me on YouTube. Move around the back. There is 2 reverse lights there, along with the brake light. We've got sliding rear window on it. These are 2 boxes that mounted on the side. They both flip open. This compartment underneath, very handy. There's one on each side. There's a bumper I made. This is my air intake. Comes out the back of my hard cap. Works great. No noise on the inside in the winter for plowing. Excellent. I've got radial 26-inch rawhides all the way around. This is a custom billet plate I made for the top piece on the engine cover. I'll show that on the second video. This is just an extension piece that I can make up my air intake. As you can see, I ran all the wires down through the console to the floor. Go around the front, back to my HID and LEDs. Cleaned up my battery box as much as I could. Got a little mud in there now, but it'll work. This is the antenna for my radio. And underneath here is a 2-inch receiver where my plow plugs in. Very nice setup. So that's a little run around of my 06 Rhino and some of my mods I did. Have any questions, you can get back to me through YouTube. I'll be back part 2 when I have everything put together.